Good morning, little nerds. Get your pens and papers out because today we are covering a budget-friendly anti-aging skincare routine with every product that I mentioned being no greater than 35 bucks. Who the hell am I? I am Dr. Shereene Idriss, a board-certified dermatologist. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've never watched one of my videos, you're missing out. So please feel free to subscribe. And if you've never liked or commented on a video, go ahead and do so because you only live once. With that being said, let us jump into this video because I am very excited to try to figure out how to help you guys within a budget. Now, before I jump in though, I hate the word anti-aging and I just want to preface that before I start. But unfortunately, with the way that search engines work and that what people search, everyone tends to search things already here. And so anti-aging has such a strong, wide cast net that you have to use it to reach the audience that you're trying to reach. But in every video that I say anti-aging, I really do want to make an effort to start saying well-aging or pro-aging so we can really start shifting that narrative. So without further ado, we are going to jump in. Now, the tragedy of this is that I've already recorded this video, but I had a massive pepper stuck between my teeth that I didn't notice. So we're gonna do it a second time. So when you think of anti-aging, there are 6 main ingredients that you think of. And we're gonna talk first about the ingredients. I'm gonna explain to you your routine in terms of AM and PM routine. Then we're gonna talk about products. The 6 ingredients that you look for are number 1, the crown jewel, retinols. Retinols are the most effective ingredient on the market that we know of. What do I mean by that? Everything great was once new, but not everything new is great. And it's been around for years and it has an extensive track record. So it is one worth at least trying to see if you can tolerate. Now, I know a lot of people cannot tolerate retinols, but they're not all created equal. And I did a whole video about the different types of retinols that exist on the market. And you as a consumer should really understand the type that you're using at which percent in order to know how sensitive you are so that you can gauge what you're using. And that's why very personally, I never included it in the Major Fade line by Pillow Talk Derm because I wanted you guys to titrate your retinols at your percent to incorporate it into this routine to get the best results. So that is number 1. What exactly do they do? They stimulate collagen production, they firm up your skin, they help even out fine lines and wrinkles while helping you with your skin tone. Now, number 2, everyone knows it, vitamin C. Vitamin C is one of the most tried and true antioxidants on the market. They're not the best brightening ingredient, but they're going to be one of the most holistic ingredients in terms of brightening, plus helping protect your skin both proactively and reactively as an antioxidant. What do I mean by that? They're going to help protect your skin moving forward from the damage, from the pollution, from the stress. It helps to boost the efficacy of the sunscreen that you're wearing and make its usage better for you. And because it's an antioxidant, it's going to break up the free radicals that are there that are going to potentially damage your skin. Now, in terms of collagen synthesis, it's also been a tried and true, not as good as retinols, but why not take what you can get? Number 3, peptides. Not all peptides are created equal, but peptides are short chain amino acids that can also help with the production of collagen. So if you're somebody who cannot tolerate retinols, look at the peptides because they can be your best friend, all right? Number 4, alpha hydroxy acids. Alpha hydroxy acids are like glycolic acid, lactic acid, mandelic acid, but my favorites are glycolic and lactic. Mandelic is very big. It's great for people with sensitive skin, but it's never gonna go as deep. And side note, glycolic has been shown to help stimulate collagen production, but no company is ever going to promote that because they're then going to be bordering on a drug fact, and they're never going to have the means or the monies or the funding to get that through FDA approval. So they just stay away. And then you have lactic acid, which is going to help with brightening. So glycolic and lactic are my favorite ones to buff your skin, help even out your skin tone, as well as help promote collagen production. Number 5, coenzyme Q10. Coenzyme Q10 is also known as ubiquinone. It is one of the strongest antioxidants that we have in our bodies naturally, but as we age, they dip in numbers, and so applying it topically on our skin helps to promote and boost its effects inside our bodies. How exactly does it work? It goes into the powerhouse of the cell, also known as the mitochondria, to allow our cells to work better. And that is how it works. So I think it's one worth looking into to help reduce the signs of aging. And last, we have sunscreen. Now, sunscreen is not an ingredient. duh, but it is a category that you definitely need to be using, because what is the point of investing all this time, effort, energy, money, emotional drama into your skincare routine if you're not using the number one thing that's gonna protect your skin moving forward? If that slap did not wake you up, you are hopeless and helpless. So if it's not for your health's sake, do it for your vanity's sake. Just wear the damn sunscreen. So how to incorporate these products into your routine? In the morning, you're gonna wash with water, number one. That's all you're gonna use. Number two, you're gonna use a serum followed by a moisturizer, maybe, depending on your climate. I'm gonna link below my video from last week, how to moisturize. And last, sunscreen. In your PM, you're going to want to use, am I getting crusty? A good cleanser, followed by an exfoliating acid, followed by a serum, then an eye cream, then a moisturizer, then a retinol. Now, if you're sensitive, you'll use the retinol after the moisturizer, and all of the products before will act like a buffer. If you're not sensitive, you can actually use this retinol before. So let's start with the morning. We said we wake up, we brush our teeth, we take a dump, we wash our face with water, you're done. You did not spend a penny, okay? Well, maybe on the water, but that is it. You do not need anything else. But then you want to go use a serum. If you're trying to maximize your well-aging results, you want something with vitamin C, because vitamin C is a tried and true antioxidant. Ascorbic acid is the pure form of vitamin C. It is the one that's already active when it's applied to your skin. And we all think of SkinCeuticals, $182 stuff right here. Is it good? Yeah, it's good. Is it worth $182? If you love it, sure, but I don't think so. And can't they upgrade the dropper, because it's a waste? You feel like you're like in a race against time when you buy this product. So instead, you guys have turned me on to this one. Timeless is a skincare brand that has a nice dupe at $20. They have both a 10% vitamin C ascorbic acid, and they have the yellow one, which is at 20%. You do not need to go higher than 20%. These are good dupes at affordable prices for the active form of vitamin C. It is pretty much the same, watery consistency. It smells like hot dogs, so you can't save yourself from that, but it comes in a pump, which I much prefer to the dropper in an opaque tube as well. So win-win. Then we have Vanicream. Vanicream has a vitamin C serum, which is interesting because they've used tetrahexyl ascorbate, which is what I've used in my Pillow Talk Derm Active Seal. They do not disclose the percentage of it in here, and it comes in a very lightweight serum. It's very, very, I only put one drop, watery, okay, in terms of the serum, but there is no scent to it, and you can use it up to twice a day. This one retails for $18. Now, if you're somebody who wants something very light, you can actually use this slightly under your eyes, but you do not need to go and invest in a majorly expensive eye cream. I actually find that the thicker, more expensive eye creams on the market are not great underneath makeup because it just starts to slip and slide on top of it. Interestingly though, I'm gonna kind of contradict myself, but not so much, because Vaseline, when used very little, look how little, I'm literally just coating my finger so that it could be a little bit shiny. When applied underneath your eyes in a tapping like fashion before your moisturizer, it allows your face to retain moisture slightly better, and your makeup actually will not crease as much throughout the day. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. If you are prone to comedones, I probably would not do this, but if you're not, pourquoi pas? In terms of a moisturizer, you're like, okay, great, I need to moisturize, but I don't want a basic moisturizer. I want something with more benefits. Peptide moisturizers by the Inculist is a good moisturizer for $15. This has Royal Epigen P5, which is trademarked by the manufacturer. It means jack shit. They claim that it is derived from the royal bee jelly. It is a peptide derived from that helps to speed up your cell renewal process. They have to have some sort of study to sort of back it up, but we do need better studies. So it's only 15 bucks. Are we gonna lose our minds over their studies? No, we're not. But I do say it's worth a shot of incorporating into your routine if you are desperate for effects to help you with your skin. It's lightweight enough where you feel like your skin is gonna absorb it nicely. You might as well use it elsewhere, on your neck, on your chest, anywhere else. If you're somebody who's drier though, because this is not gonna be great for very dry skin, Eucerin's Q10 anti-wrinkle cream is excellent. It has coenzyme Q10 in it, and it is legit a spackle body butter. It looks like the perfect consistency of butter that I love at the dining table, where it's not too hard and not too soft, but just perfect. It's room temperature butter. It's amazing. And it's only $12. This is one you guys should be like putting on your neck, on your chest, everywhere, okay? And your faces, obviously. And last, we have sunscreen. Antelios is the most expensive product I'm going to be recommending today at $35. It's La Roche-Posay's Age Correct, and it has niacinamide in it as well as antioxidants to help brighten. It has a very lightweight texture, as you guys can tell. Very, very lightweight. It's not thick or tacky. Now, I'm somebody who's very hard to measure a white cast on, but there is no white cast on this guy. And it has a light fragrance to it. So if you're very sensitive, it may not be for you, but the fragrance does not scare me, and I actually quite enjoy it. Now, in terms of a PM routine, all you need is a basic cleanser like this one. Vanicream's Basic Cleanser. It retails for around $8 to $10. Is it great for removing makeup? Absolutely not. And does it make your eyes a little bit itchy and sensitive? Absolutely yes. So it's not the best, but it's good enough. And if you've worn a lot of makeup, you can definitely use a micellar water beforehand or some sort of oil-based cleanser beforehand if you're going to double cleanse. If you just want to double cleanse with the Vanicream, it actually works as well. But you're just going to be using way more product. All right, so that is the cleanser that you guys can use. You do not need to buy a cleanser with actives because you're gonna spill those down the drain. There's no such thing as a peptide cleanser that's gonna infuse your skin with goodness. Isn't happening. Don't waste your money. Number 2, exfoliation. This is where the AHAs come in. I love this one by L'Oreal. I do not work for L'Oreal at all anymore. I am not partnered with them. They do not sponsor me. We have no connection, but I still love their 10% glycolic acid. It's $32. I understand it is pricey, but the reason I like it is because even with a quarter of a dropper, and I'm gonna show you guys on my forearm, give me 1 second. It has a huge playtime, meaning it just keeps spreading. So very little goes a very long way, and I like this one at night. And it's not too strong. So I think that one is a nice one. The Inculist also has a 10% glycolic acid for $10 that you guys can check out. A much more affordable option. I sadly do not have it on hand, but definitely worth looking into. For $10, it cannot be beat. And then we have our retinols. So e.l.f. is on a roll on social media, but I really do like their youth boosting advanced night retinoid serum. But there is some misleading marketing, actually in both products that I'm going to recommend. This one is $22, and here they say 1% gram-active retinoid, and you guys are like, woohoo, jackpot, 1%. But no, 1% gram-active retinoid is like 0.1% hydroxypinocolone retinoate. Gram-active retinoid and hydroxypinocolone retinoate are the same thing, and hydroxypinocolone retinoate is the cousin of tretinoin, the active form of retinol. So it's not exactly 1%. It is 0.1%. Now, you may have heard hydroxypinocolone retinoate in recent months. Caroline Hirons launched her Skin Rocks. That one is, I think, at 0.5%. So it's definitely lighter, but they combined theirs with 0.06% retinol, and it's a great beginner's retinol. There's nothing wrong with it. It comes in a pump. It has a very bright orange color to it. That's all you really need for your whole face. And at $22, you might as well give it a try and see if you can tolerate it, especially if you're very sensitive. It's a good one to start with. But if you tell me I want a regular retinol, I don't want some fancy word I can't pronounce. Number 7 has their advanced retinol 1.5% complex. Again, misleading. It's not exactly a 1.5% retinol. Hate that, but they at least write complex now. That did not used to be written in there a few years ago. So it is made up of 0.3% retinol and Matrixyl 3000, which is a peptide complex. So you're getting well-aging, anti-aging benefits from both. It is equivalent to the L'Oreal Revitalift retinol in the dropper at 0.3%, but it has peptides as well. And I like the fact that it comes in a pump and not a dropper. And I think it is a very good one if you're looking for a light over-the-counter retinol. And last, we have L'Oreal's Revitalift Retinol Niacinamide Pressed Moisturizer. It comes in a pump that we love. Does it look familiar? It's the same actually primary. So I really like the actual dispense mechanism. You cannot open it, unfortunately. This comes at 0.2% retinol, so it's lighter than everything I talked about. So if you're somebody who wants to dip below your jawline, this is a great product because I would use this on my neck and chest and not worry about getting any sort of irritation if you're not baseline sensitive. So that is a beautiful one to add. And that one retails for $30. So this one too, I don't know if I mentioned it, also retails for $30. So there you have it, your well-aging, anti-aging skincare routine with products all $35 or under. The most expensive being sunscreen, and that one is well worth it because why do the effort if you're not gonna protect yourself from future damage? So with that, I hope you guys have a beautiful Saturday and I will catch you guys next week. Adieu.